Well, I'd say the difficulties that I've noticed are probably less difficult for the father than they are for the mother, and that is that you lose a bit of identity, you know. And there might be some mothers out there saying, "Oh, this bloke's kidding if he's saying that," but you do, because you start losing very individual way of looking at what's coming up, and then you're looking at it from wife and children point of view. Okay, how does that impact on them? What if I say yes to that? How does that impact on them? What if I say no to that? You know, so I mean that's a challenge in itself. Being able to still look after yourself, because you've got to be looking after yourself, because otherwise it just falls apart with your family. Being able to put aside time to look after yourself, but then be able to contribute strongly back into the family environment. And then there's all sorts of challenges around, you know, a mate once said about a child. They had a child before us. He said, "I'm glad I did this with someone I love, because it puts so much stress on that relationship. Because often, you know, any number of times you can understand why you're, you know, upset with your child, or yelling at your child, or upset with your partner, or yelling at your partner, and they're completely unrelated to what they've actually done. It's more related to, you know, what's happened at work, or what's happened with the kids, or what's happened with your partner, and all that sort of thing. So one of the challenges I really find is that you've got to be able to say, if I'm really upset now, what's the thing that's upsetting me? It's not that there's stuff left everywhere. It's the fact that I had a bad day at work, and now I'm taking it out on what's here in front of me. So I think recognising that and responding to that can sometimes be two separate things. You know, I think there's some people who don't even recognise it. There's another thing, and probably I'm at the stage where I recognise it and go, well, it's not really this is the reason, but this is what I'm doing. The next step is to say, okay, put all that aside. Let's just concentrate on what's happening right here and now. And I don't think that's particular to children. You know, I think that's particular to everyone in all situations. But children just ramp it up a bit and just make it that much harder, or that much more of a challenge. So yeah, I think that's one of the big ones. Being aware of why you're responding in a certain way. Is it